So I forgot who had him on first, but so tomorrow night, I'm imagining that you guys are going to have the size advantage throughout the game. He hasn't really used Chase Jeter a lot, and gone with bigger lineups. But what is that like for you being a post player? Sometimes ending up having to run around chasing smaller guys.
I mean, it's difficult to a certain extent, but it's something that we work on in practice all the time. I mean, me guarding Luke or me guarding Spencer, whoever it may be, smaller guys, just chase them around a little bit just to get used to it, just in case it happens in a game situation. So tomorrow I'm pretty sure they will switch the lineup to something like that. But I mean, if I'm doing well on defense, I'm pretty sure coach will get me in.
Do you feel like does Duke run more of those pick and rolls, where they bring the big guy out than teams you've faced this season?
I think so. I think Marshall always sprints out to set those screens, so that'll be big for us and hedging on those screens. Because if we eliminate that, then we'll be fine. But I think the biggest thing is just attacking them in the paint and drawing fouls and trying to get them in foul trouble.
And he goes hard back after he sets the screen. How much of a challenge is the kind of player he is now than maybe he wasn't in the past? Because you're going to be banging more with him.
It's all right. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I think for us as a team, like you said before, we're going to be bigger tomorrow, so we got to take advantage of that. So that means pounding the ball inside as much as we can. I mean, the guards have been shooting good ever since the Virginia Tech game, so they improved on that. So I think it's really time for, especially me, to really step up tomorrow because it's a big time game.
Challenging when they penetrate so much, when you leave your guy, how much you leave your guy to help out. That's a big deal with them because they dump so well when defenses pick up on them.
Yeah, I mean, I just think if the effort's there, then those things won't happen. Like I said, that's something that Coach preaches all the time, of putting pressure on the ball and trying to get those steals and get easy fast break points, which we haven't been doing that great of a job of lately. Something that we have to work on today in practice. And I think the biggest thing for us right now, man, is just our execution and how we play defense and how we get back on defense and boxing out in those things.
Do you think you guys are playing, I mean, the pick game, the rebounding aside, pretty complete game other than the rebounding.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you guys are getting closer to potential, or do you still look at it and think we got a lot more room we can we can grow in this?
I think everybody has a lot more room to grow. I mean, even if you have reached the tip top, you still have room to improve on the rebound, especially us. I mean, there's no reason that we should be giving up that many offensive rebounds to teams at all, which is totally unacceptable on our part. But you got to learn from those mistakes, watch film, and it's on to the next game. So tomorrow is a big-time game, whether it's boxing out, whether it's Joel boxing out, Marshall, or whoever it may be. We got to put a body on someone so we won't have the same mistakes as we had at the pick game.
Well, you guys want to do depth. Depth is an advantage for you guys in every game, I guess. Is it any different when you're playing a team that only plays 6, maybe 7 guys, or do you treat it the same way every game?
I mean, it's kind of the same because that's what they're used to.
Right.
Duke is used to playing those 6 or 7 guys, so I mean they know how to use them wisely. They know which positions to be in and all those types of things. So we treat it as a normal game, but of course we want to attack them and get them in foul trouble because they may not be used to using those 8 to 9 players.
So it's not so much a change in what you approach. I mean, you're wanting to do that in every game you play, though. I mean, even regardless of whether they got 10 or 6.
Yeah.
Thanks,